Hey Shabby Chicas, today I am sharing another of the FernliDesigns guest design team projects. As you might have noticed, there hasn't really been a lot of shabbying going on lately, and the main part of that at the moment is because I've got into the whole pocket page scrapbooking thing, so that's taken up most of my time, but next month's project will be shabby, I promise that. So yeah, so this is my 2015 Project Life type album. I've gone for the smaller scale just because the big one overwhelmed me to start off with, but I'll definitely be moving into the bigger size because I'm quite enjoying this. So yeah, I don't know whether people have done this before, but I think that the FernliDesign team the Fernli pieces are perfect for the pocket page scrapbooking as embellishments. This is one of the first ones that I did, and basically that one is the tulips. It's a printed card, and basically all I've done is I've coloured in one of the pieces and just stuck it on. As you can see, it's quite thin. It wasn't actually that thin to begin with. The other good thing about the Fernli pieces is you can ask to have them in different thicknesses. So these were some of the ones that I had previous to my DT, which are, I think they're the 3mm. Yeah, they're a 3mm. The ones I asked for my DT project are actually a 2mm. So I'll just show you the difference in the thickness, because it does make a difference when you're putting it in the pocket page. Sorry, come on camera, focus. There we go. I had it for a second, but you can see this, so it's like double. Even though it's not double thickness, it almost looks like it is. But the good thing about these is you can actually splice them, because it's an MDF and because they're quite small pieces. Basically what I'm able to do, and you've got to be very careful when you're doing this, is to just basically get a craft knife, and then I literally just put it in the middle and work very, very carefully just around the outside edges. You may not get an exact half and half, but it just allows you to take off that little bit of extra if it is too thick for your liking. So basically that's just gone all the way around. Like I said, it's a very delicate, so you have to be very careful not to slip with the knife. But it just basically allows you, as you can see, to make thinner, almost veneers, if you need to, and then you've actually got double the amount. So if you need to make your pieces thinner, just basically all I do to make it flat on the thing is just to get it on a bit of sand paper, and it flattens off quite nicely. But yeah, so that's what I've done to some of the pieces, just because I had some of the thicker pieces that I wanted to incorporate into my journal, to my album. So that one there is the tulip. I've also used some, this one is one of the heart frames. I removed the centre bit. I've basically coloured it with, I think I used, what are they called? Faber-Castell Pitt pens, but any colouring pens will work. And basically I've just coloured it, again stuck it onto a pre-printed card. That one there is a photograph, and I've just used some of the Fernli corners. Again, I split them and I've actually used the rough edges as opposed to the smooth edges, just to give it a bit more of a textured look. Again, that was just coloured in with some pens. Then there's other pages that I've done. This was my anniversary. Basically, they do a Polaroid frame. The ones that they do is actually not, it's too wide for the pocket pages, but I just had a little chat with Lou, who said it was absolutely fine. She passed on the dimensions I wanted to her hubby, who does all the cutting, and they are quite happy to take custom orders, so that if you see something on the site that you like, I'm sure if you were just to say to them, oh, is there any chance you can make that smaller, is there any chance you can make that bigger, they're quite happy to work with you to meet your needs, basically, which I think is absolutely fabulous. So yeah, I got them to make their little Polaroid frames just a little bit thinner so that I could fit them in the pocket pages. And then that one I've just given it a bit of a whitewash with a distress stain and did a bit of stamping on it. Again, this is another of the little embellishments. That's linked hearts. This little piece here is actually some of the excess from the wall, which is basically a brick wall. So you get the brick, you also get all the little bricks come with it, whereas some companies just send you that piece. They'll actually send you all the little bricks so that you can use those as well. But all I did was I cut basically one of the shapes and used it as like a little marker for the date on that one. So yeah, that's a brick wall. Again, just cut it down to size, slotted it in. That's just a metal embellishment I've stuck over the top. And again, that's another of the linked hearts. As you can see, those ones come in different sizes, which I thought were quite sweet. So that's that page. I have got a couple of other ones that I intend on using at some point, but it's just a case of using them as embellishments. Again, that one's one of the ones that I cut down, so I can make another one if I want to. But as you can see, colour wise, I've literally just used a stain to give it sort of a whitewashed picket fence look, and stuck it on. Again, that one, that's the typewriter, just stuck it onto a journaling card, and I'll use that as a journaling piece for further ideas. So yeah, it's just another idea if you hadn't really thought about using them in that way. They do work really well. Like I said, Lou is quite happy to take custom orders or try and work with you to get you what it is that you want. So yeah, thanks for stopping in. Next month definitely will be a shabby project, I promise. Sneak peek. And I'll see you next time. Bye.